It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. The thing that has been is that which shall be. So in order for you to understand your future or your present condition, you must understand what happened. Why? Because if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to reap the same thing. If you keep rolling over that same pothole that make your tire flat, that makes you late for work, if you keep going that same route, going over that same pothole, be prepared to be late for work. And be prepared or expect to get fired. And that's common sense. But everybody and their mama tell you what? Don't worry about the past, brother. Don't live in the past. That's not that saith the Lord. Go ahead up. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. There is no new thing under the sun, man. So everything you see was already done before. And the question that you should be asking yourself is, where does the path that I am walking lead to? How does this story end? Huh? That's the question you should be asking. And are you prepared to deal with the consequences thereof? Are you prepared for that? You got that up? The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. No, brother, forget the past. Stop living in the past. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee. Thy elders, and they will tell thee. So the Bible commands that we are to look to the days of old. Right? Let me get Job 8 and 8. It's Sirach 38:22. We are to look to the days of old to understand. Ask our fathers. Who are our fathers? Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. These are your fathers. All right? You are not black. Black is a color. Understand that. Black is a color. You can't get a plane ticket to black or a train ticket. All right? You are not African American. That's two continents for one man. Africa was named after a Greek general, a white dude, whose name was Leo Scipius Africanus. You are not white, neither are you Greek. So you can't be African. America was named after an Italian conqueror, Amerigo Vespucci. You are not Italian, neither are you white. So you cannot be African American. So those are not your fathers. They are not of you. You come from Israel, the prince of power.
That's right.
You are princes. You are the sons of the living God. And it's time that you know that. Understand that and move forward in it. All right? It's time to carry yourselves as princes. Because your kingdom is at hand. All right? It's time to raise your sons as princes. It's time to raise your daughters as princesses. Raise them up to be kings and queens. Not players. Not beasts. Not dogs. Not problems. You are not a beast. You are not a dog. You are not a problem. Okay? Stop taking selfies with your daughters. Looking like $2 hookers, man. That's not cute.
That's right.
That is not cute.
That's right.
And that's the truth. And everybody got a nerve to wonder why she having babies at 13, 15. Because you're dressing her up to look like a grown woman. If you dress her up to look like a grown woman, there's a spirit that comes along with that. She's going to want to act like a grown woman. As the Bible says, train your child up in the way that you want them to go. If you train her to be a whore, that's what she's going to be. But if you train her to be a princess, or you train your son to be a prince, that's what he's going to be.
That's right.
Thus saith the Lord. That's the truth. All right? You train him up to be a player, guess what? At 40 years old, he's going to be still trying to be a player because he don't know nothing else. He don't know nothing better. And that's the problem. Every man over 40 want to be a player. Every man that's over 30 want to be a thug. Still trying to act like he 18, 17, 16. Talk about they gangsters. Go to jail to get a job. Why you ain't get a job when you was out of jail? That's the problem. That's why the Bible says for you to look to the ways of old so you can understand a path. Because in our destroyed state, they that would be called men are few and far in between. They ain't got no men. Our men are either dead or in jail. Dead in jail or still acting like a grown kid. Right? The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 22. Remember my judgment, for thine also shall be so. So the Bible says for you to remember the judgment of your fathers. Remember it. Not only remember it, ask why did it happen? Why is it happening? Where did it go wrong? So you can know not to do the same thing. Because if you don't change, it's going to be a never-ending cycle of destruction, of death. And that's all that's taking over our communities. That's taking over our neighborhoods. Our people can't come together for nothing, but for two things, for funerals and parties. Gonna come together for a party, then there's gonna be a funeral the next day. And then you're gonna have an after party for the funeral, and then a funeral for what happened at the after party. It's time to shake loose, man. It's time to wake up. You've been dealing with these things for 4 centuries, 400 years. It's time for you to understand your condition. Why? Because your kingdom is at hand. The Most High has done these things to our people. What are those things? Look around you. Look around you. Just take 5 seconds. Stop and look around you and ask yourself, is this life? Is this really how life goes? Is this what it looks like? Just take 5 seconds. Look around. As the Bible says, stay yourself, wonder. And ask yourself, is this really life, man?